Forget loops and if conditions in NumPy. You can manipulate and extract data with just a few powerful slices. In Python, you can access and reshape your data in just 3 lines. No loop, no hassle. And don't miss the end. I will show you how slicing is used in real life with Pandas to manipulate data in just 3 lines. Let's get started. Before we start slicing in NumPy array, let's get this master key. As we know, we access array by using square brackets and pass index. And this is a NumPy syntax for slicing. It follows the same standard of Python list slicing. So this is the syntax. This is X is example of an array name. Then we pass start and we add also stop and step. This start is where our slice is going to start from. Stop is where our slice is going to end to. Yes. But what I need to point is this. If there is any value that are not specified by default between these 3 values start, stop, and step, if there is one not specified by default, it assigns start to 0 and stop to size of that array with its dimension, and step it is by default set to 1. That is the master key that is going to help us understand well slicing in Python as a way of selecting a part of an array or sub-array. Let's continue in coding. Let's start by importing NumPy as normal. Then we run this cell. Then we continue to this one, the array cell. We are going to make slice for 1-dimensional array. This is the syntax we have seen in the previous moment. And then this is the array made up with the list of 5 elements. First element is index 0, second element is index 1. Now this is our syntax we have seen. We can start by selecting first 3 elements. Just we write array name and we put square brackets. For first space, we write an index. We are going to start from selecting the part of an array. Let's start from index 0. We are going to start from 10. Now we can put this colon and we put it where we need to stop by selecting elements in an array. Let's stop from the number which have index 2, because 3, even we write 3 is not in the result. We will start from 0 up to 2 index. 3 will not included. Now we can put a colon again and we will write our step. It's just like incrementation, and we try to run this. You see, now it's select from index 0 up to index 2. 3 is not in the result. If I try to change here and I write 2, you wanna see the result is 2 elements. You start from 0 and the 1 index. Don't get the problem about this output. Even you are seeing array, it is just because I didn't print this. I didn't print this by using function print in the Python. That's why it is displaying that. If I use this print function, it will display this. Let's make here from leave nothing and we run to see what we have seen in master key if it's working. When you unspecified the value, what happened? Now let's run this. You see, it's the same. Here automatically is set to 0. Now we can try when I delete these 2, what will happen? We will select all element, which means here it's just like setting to 0, and on this value, because it is not specified for stop, it will set to size of dimension. Let's learn this. Now you see it is select all elements. It's just like setting to 0, and here we set an array size. To set an array size, this size an array have 5 elements. Now to check an array elements, you can use length function. Now you pass your array. When I run, you see the array has 5 elements. Okay, let's make this one comment, and then we back here. What if I put 2 on step, which means it will just like select one element and skip another one. As you see, it selected 10 and skip one element. to 30, skip one element to 50. When I try to put negative on here step, let's put negative here, and you see it's just like making reverse. So now we start from 50 and we skip one element because we step by 2, and we check another. It's just like making reverse, as you see on this picture. Now I can change here from step 2 to 1 to make it very easier. I run this, you see we start from 50. This is just like changing an index of this element. What can happen when nothing was specified here, or element as set? We have seen when we left here nothing, what compiler set in the master key. Now it just run all of array as this. Let's go on two-dimensional array. Here I prepared the array of two-dimensional array. And then let's make slice to this array. We use this syntax as normal. We write array name, row, and the column. Let's try to select a part of this array. We write array name, and we put a row here, and here we will add the column. On row, we can make slice, and we say we are going to start from 0 and up to 2. We are going to select 2 rows, and on column we may start from 0 also and up to 2. Let me explain this virtually. And on this step we just say we are going to select from 0 up to 2, which means it is row 0 and row 1. This is what we are going to select for this first technique. And while on the column we are going to say, even if we have selected the 2 rows on column, we are going to select column 0 and column 1. Then we are going to select this column 0 and column 1. That's why you see the output is 1, 2, 5, and 6. This you are saying here, row 0, row 1, row 2. This is the index 1, 2, 3. This is the column or index of this array. Let's go on three-dimensional array. If you have already seen the previous video about the array indexing, this three-dimension is going to be like just drinking water. Then I prepared this syntax. We first write block, row, and column. We just need to write in this technique for slicing. I prepared here the simple statement to make it easier. Let me move this indent, and then let's first run this, and we see this is the output. Let me explain all of this very well. Let me sprite this output to make it easy analyzing. Now first we are going to select a block. This is from 0 up to block 1. You have seen on 1D array, we say if there is value not specified, it's set to 0. Now we select here block 0. Now this is our block 0, which means we are going to select the block 0, no block 1 included in the result, because we will select 0 only, 1 does not included. Then on row we are going to select from 0 up to 1, which means we are going to select these rows. In block 0 we are going to select these rows, as you see. And what about on column here? And column we start from 0 up to 1. And also in column we are going to select from 0 up to 1. The column, this is vertical, from 0 up to 1. This is here. You can draw it like this. Now this intersection cell, we can say this is the output. That y is 1, 2, 1, and the head. Let's see how we can apply these skills of slicing by manipulating data by using pandas. Let's start by importing pandas as PD. I will explain this in the next tutorial. Then we need to create data frame by using pd.read.csv. Now we are going to import data. This is data is CSV, which means common separated values. This value are separated by comma. Make sure this data file or CSV file is the same is in the same directory with your notebook, and you write pd and you add dot. Then we use method called the read CSV. Inside this parenthesis, we are going to pass that the name of our file. Then we put its extension. Now already data has been imported. Now I can try to display this on screen by simply write this. If I run, you will see now it displays this CSV file data. It's made up by 169 rows and 4 columns. Now I can select one of these columns, like a part of this CSV file, just by writing this square bracket as we have done in the NumPy, and then we'll write first. We start from 0. Now we need to select simply like 10 rows, and if I run, you will see I select first the rows of this CSV file, and then I can change and I start from like 2. If I run, you see I start from second up to 9. In the next video, we are going to see how to reshape an array in NumPy.